Hey, so this is going to be the lash application video. Before you get started, you want to make sure that any eye makeup that you've put on is nice and dry. So I've let them set for a good long time. I have very blonde lashes. They've lengthened over time with the mascara that we have. It's got castor oil in it, so over time it lengthens it. But so my length isn't an issue, it's the color of it for me. So I do have to put mascara on. You all may not have to put mascara on. If you want it to blend better whenever you're putting your lashes on, you can put a light coat of mascara if you want. So my bottom ones are normal mascara. I did extremely light on the top because I don't want it to be too crazy. You also want to make sure that you have liner on your your wet line, because you don't want to have what I call crazy eyes, where when you look up, you have that white line right there instead of having a nice flush black line. So you want to keep some kind of liner handy. Right now I have on a pencil liner. I usually wear an ink liner when I do this, but I wanted to have it on my bottom too today, so I just went with good old regular pencil liner. Okay, so we have some tools. We have scissors, which you can use regular scissors. You don't necessarily have to have lash scissors, but you want to measure them out before you actually stick it to your eye. So when you get a box, I have a little box, it's gonna have this in it, and they already have like a little tiny bit of adhesive on them for them to stick on the tray. So what I like to do to measure it out is just to kind of sit it in place and make sure the length is good, which this is Priya. She's nice and fluffy. And I have a mirror right here. So I'm just gonna make sure that the length is what I want it to be. And for me, it's like exactly right. And it'll just kind of sit there itself. This is what Priya is gonna look like, except like better. You're not gonna see it hanging off like that. So the other thing you can get, you can get one of our applicators. I like just sitting it in place and squishing with my fingers. I've done magnetic eyeliner lashes. I've done glue lashes. I've done it all. And I just like just sitting it there. That's just a personal preference, but those are the tools that we have. These are 10, scissors are 10, so it's up to you what you want. The only thing you absolutely have to have is your lashes and the lash glue. So this is the lash glue. This is a full size of it. It goes on iridescent. It's like white with iridescent on it. And then as it starts to get tacky, it's going to turn more clear iridescent. And once it's done that, you know it's good and tacky. When I sit it in place, I like to kind of put it in the middle first and then go back and squish. So you want to warm up your lash a little bit, and I don't mean like heat it up. You want to bend it. You want to get it movable so that you can have it fit to the shape of your specific lash line. So everybody's a little bit different. I know that I have very large eyes. Mine are almond shaped, so they go all the way down, and I need that length on it. So I can wear any lash style, but I prefer to wear the longer ones, the longer fluffy ones, just because I already have a really big eye. I feel like the little lashes would look weird on me. So you can either use your applicator tool, you can hold it in your fingers. My glue is stuck. Okay. So here, my lash, and I'm going to show you. You're going to get it where you all can see. You're going to put glue and see how it's kind of iridescent. It's going to get a little tacky. I'll hold it with this hand so I can get more glue on it. You're going to want to put more glue on the outsides, on the inner and the outer, than what you necessarily need in the middle. That's where they tend to pucker up more. So go through, make sure you have a good coat on that. Stick a little bit extra on the sides. And bear with me, this is like the first time I put lashes on. like on a video. Okay, so I'm gonna let that get good and tacky for a second. Let's talk about how to get it off once you are ready for it to be done for the day. You peel them off. They come off really easy. They'll stay on there when you want them to, and they peel off easy when you want them to come off. It's almost ready. And then you can take like micellar water and or makeup remover, and you can dip it on a Q-tip, like liquid, and then you wipe on the band, and then you just store it for next time. It won't stick as great in the box after use because you're wiping off the adhesive on it. But you're gonna stick them in there and put them back in the box and they're ready for next time. Or we have these handy dandy books that will hold them for you. Okay, bear with me. So I'm gonna stick it right in the middle first. And then I definitely like to just smash with my fingers. Oop, don't do that. Okay. I'm gonna go back and make sure it's nice and pressed down. See how there's like a little gap? You want to squeeze your natural lash and your fake lash together. And then I need to fix this little spot right there so it turns down a little bit. Okay. So there's mine. And if you have any kind of crazy showing, that's what I like to call it, you can go back with like your liner if you need to straighten it up. You can go back with liner. You can fill in any spots to make it look natural and flush. Okay, so there is my lash. If you are on your last use of your lash, you can go back and put mascara on now on top of that if you would like. But we don't recommend that until it's like you're about to throw them away. You will get more wears out of the foam ink one than you will get out of this silk lash. There's all sorts of lash styles. If this is not your jam because this is really big, there's lots of options. But Priya is one of my favorites. Gives you a nice big eye. If you have any questions about this, you can always message me. I will see what I can do to help you. Like I showed you, you can just do it with your fingers. It might take a little bit longer. You can use this if you want. Like I could go back and squish them together better. But I like to use my fingers so that I know where everything is at. So no lash. Thanks.